Hello. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Should be back on. It's live. It's in exactly the same position it was when it left. Yeah, sorry guys. My bad. What can I say? The internet went down, so I went and rebooted. It's back up now, so yeah. Nick, welcome, mate. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Try and get my chat back up. There we go. Right, is Twitch working? I think it is. Go BT. Fuck that. I had to watch Linux. Twitch all good, cool. Yeah, I'll get a notification when it goes down, so I knew straight away. So I just went and rebooted the interwebs. I had to reboot the modem. It's been playing up all day. I did say that earlier on Discord. It's been playing up all day, so sorry about that. Let's crack on. And hopefully we'll get some viewers back. I think we had like 200 viewers as well, that's the annoying thing. I've got to be careful here where this, well, I've had to dig through the board. My birthday's the same day as yours. Oh, nice, mate. Happy birthday for Sunday. Sunday gone. Happy birthday, mate. I had a good day. Viewers were really generous. I appreciate that. No, I've refused to update my Android just because it keeps nagging me. Oh, I've not got Wi-Fi enabled on my modem. It doesn't go down that often, but when it does, it is super annoying. Always seems to go down halfway through a stream. Yeah, I've not had Wi-Fi enabled on my modem since day one. Never had it enabled. I've got my own Wi-Fi system. I use a mesh system. Ah, damn you, motherfucker. Dropped a cat. Yeah, I use a mesh Wi-Fi system. It's because I provide internet to my neighbours. Well, I'll give them Wi-Fi access. I don't provide internet. If I give them Wi-Fi access, I'm not breaking any terms and conditions. Whereas if I provide a direct Ethernet connection, I am. I've had people say that to me before when I did a review of the 500 meg. So people were like, oh, you're breaking the terms and conditions. No. My Wi-Fi, I'll give whoever I want access. Damn you, get on there. I've got gigabit as well, yeah. Yeah, Wayne messaged me straight away. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm going to reboot it. Ah, oh, damn it, I've dropped another visit stuff. Fuck's sake. I was like, yeah, I'm going to reboot. Don't worry. Oh, I've lost my mojo now. Oh, you can't even see. Whoops. Right. Let me grab another board because I need a resistor and a capacitor. Ryan fixed his shed. He has indeed. Yeah, it was a broken line. Right. I've just took that missing cap, the one I lost, on there. Right, this is where I'm going to be a little bit careful. Damn it. Right, I'm going to test for a 12 volt short quickly. It's a Xbox One S, mate. Yeah, so I'm going to test for a 12 volt short just because that's where the internal short was. Good. No 12 volt short. No 12 volt short. We're back indeed. Yeah, the internet went down, mate. Sorry about that. Right. Get over there, Flux. I'm starving now. I need to go cook some food soon. Whether this works or not, I am ending the stream once I've done this. Whether it works or not. Next. What are you going to cook? Probably steak. I got some peppered steak in the fridge. Steak is dog food. Not peppered steak. Cooking on the BJ machine. Ah! Get over there, Flux. Thank you. $200 IQ. Soldering's easy, to be fair. It's not difficult to do like 2 at a time. Just gotta know when to let go of them and when to apply air. Love to see that noob Lewis do that. Yeah, who's that Lewis? Who's Lewis? Anyone can do this with a bit of practice. Genuinely. Next. It's the Xbox One, hell yeah. Nearly finished replacing the components now, to be honest. There's not many left. There's going to be a bang. Makes for more interesting content. Until I get the sudden realisation that I'm not getting paid for my work. Forget food, play COD and then eat. Nah. It's too late for COD, mate. Maybe tomorrow. It's 12:43 AM now. Okay, let's move along to the horror show. So yeah, he didn't quite clean this up, but we can soon fix that. It's the same one, mate, yeah. I'm nearly done, I've just got this part to do, and then test. Wales is on the same time zone last time I looked. Hope so, mate. I hope so. Right. If it works, I'll salute you. If it works, someone owes me 20 gifted subs on Twitch. Pretty sure you all agreed 20 gifted subs on Twitch if it works. Yeah, I'm sure it was Danny that said he'd gift 20 subs on Twitch. Yoink. And that's how we clean up the shit. To be honest, it's probably going to need half of the RAM reflowing. Pikey said he'd sell his dogs and sub to you. I remember him saying that actually. That is a RAM driver. It's TPS 51916. That goes there. No, I did that, mate. I did that. I yanked them all off. Yeeted the shit out of them. I had a me see broken, me fix broken moment. And I was just like, fuck it, just take them all off. Rather sell my kids. I ain't buying them. I've got enough of my own to deal with. Right. I think well, let's have a look. Do. I'm just trying to work out what components go there. I think I've got it. This is where Mr. Capacitor goes boom boom, by the way. This is where Mr. Capacitor goes boom boom. Just trying to make sure I've got all the components I need. I believe I have. Damn you, bridge. I haven't even used a quarter of a tube of flux, to be honest. I'm going to be pretty conservative on flux at the minute. That's why I've been using less. I'm waiting for a delivery. I've got literally 1.5 tubes. Yeah, it just looks like a lot, yeah. Yeah, I've had to be pretty conservative because I've only got this tube here and then one more tube. I mean, I can buy some off Amazon as an emergency, but it's just more expensive. But I'm waiting for 20 tubes of flux. You could send it back. I like that. You're back, what did you miss? A hell of a lot of components being replaced. I'm not going to clean this board too much because it's going to need an ultrasonic anyway. Ah, I've lost the pad. Right, I need to double check that pad. Nope, it's fine. Axel, welcome. I'm good, thank you, mate. I think that's fine. No worries, Simon. I've got 20 on the way, but it's just whether or not I get here in time. It should do though. It's Kingbo RMA 218 Flux, King 113. That looks good to me. Thank you, Andy. Cheers, mate. Welcome. Right. It's over. Complete circuit rebuild. Done. Complete rebuild. That was a lot of components. There was about 9 there. And 11 on each of these. 11, 22, 33, 40, 42. 44 components, roughly. No worries, Danny. Moment of truth. Indeed. This had a internal short on that MOSFET there. I had to dig the layer. Away from the board to relieve the short. I boot up with a PS4 logo. I've got a feeling this is going to go beep on, beep off. It'll probably turn on. Way! There we go. There's a nice short for your ass. Oh no. Oh, where did that just burn out? Where did it burn? I'm assuming we now have a 12-volt short again. Yeah. All right. Let me just clean up, and I can then I can find out what burnt. Yeah, I'll get my Activision ID tomorrow, mate. It's got to be phase 2 that burnt, surely. It's got to be that MOSFET on phase 2. The funny thing is, that is what happens. You know when the MOSFETs die? When the MOSFETs die, that's what happens inside your console. No worries, KD. I'm going to say it's probably going to be phase 2. Let's have a look. Do we still have a short? It wasn't phase 2. Wasn't phase 2. Unless that's just shorted internally again, then it weren't phase 2. Alright, let me do a diode reading on some of these phases then. Let me find out where it's shorted now. 0.58. 0.598. 0.602. Huh? Oh, we've still got a short on the 12-volt rail, so why are they giving me normal readings on those MOSFETs? Trying to feel around for a short. It's in constant current mode during a full 5 amps of power. It's not the APU. Bottom right corner is ice cold. So much for the early night. Oh, where the hell is that short? 5 amps of current and it's doing nothing at all for current draw, for heat. Nah, it's not the caps. Still 5 amps. That makes no sense. That makes no sense now. Yeah, it looked to me like the middle one, but yeah. And that wasn't like that's very clearly done some more damage here. Yeah, that's took that layer. Wow. Oh wow. Wow, that burnt. No, that's not a ground pad, mate. The layer underneath is a ground pad, that's what's causing it to short, it's fusing together. Digging in holes, you're in trouble. Sonic's Fix, welcome, man. How's it going, buddy? This is fun, Steve. This is definitely a fun one. Don't know how long you've been watching there, mate, but yeah, we've got an internal short on an incredibly liquid damaged 1S. I appreciate you stopping by, man. It's an honour. I want to say hi to Steve from Sonic Fix. Yeah, so basically the entire board was just ridiculous. I'll jumper wires over here. All of this has been replaced. Every last bit of it. All of this. Internal board short on this MOSFET, and then when I put it back on, it's gone boom and shorted some more. Thank you, Steve. I really appreciate it, mate. It means a lot, it really does. I think I've dug through this enough, to be honest. I think I've dug through it enough. The question is the short gone? Yeah, a lot of you guys found me through Steve's channel. Is the short gone? Let's have a look. Alright, one probe on ground. Nope. Still there. Oh, how can you still be there? Oh, wow. It's got to be where I've put the conformal coating. There's still got to be some more. It's got to refuse some more. I'm determined with. This has had near enough 50 components off me. I'm determined to get this board working. Got to refuse some more here. Where this conformal coating is. You got pretty much no chance of getting a MOSFET back on this. The only way to get a MOSFET on this now is to run jumper wires. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to link this part of the trace to down here, and then just basically do what Louis Rossman does and just flip the MOSFET upside down and solder jumper wires and snake it off to wherever it's got to go. That's pretty much the only way you're ever getting a MOSFET on this now. The problem is the MOSFETs are designed to... Well, the reason there's 3 traces here is because the MOSFETs are designed to fire even amounts of voltage from each pin. Or at least to my understanding. So, you've got to make sure that the jumper wire is the same length or very close to being the same length, and at the same time make sure it's not too thin as well, because this is high voltage as well. These MOSFETs can handle up to, I think it's 30 volts. It's very badly damaged, mate, yeah. badly damaged. It's definitely fused, to say the least. Just given how much time I've put into this, I'm just determined to get it working now. It's not even viable anymore, but I'm trying to see if I can relieve this short once and for all. It's definitely not viable anymore, that's for sure. I've dug through 2 layers there. The bottom layer, well, the layer underneath the 12 volt layer is ground. And that's why it's shorting. I'd still love to fix that PS5, Steve. If you still got it. I would love to fix that PS5. Dig, dig, dig indeed. That's got to be clear now. It's got to be clear by now, surely. Machinised groundpad out a week. That is very true. I had 200 IQ when I did that. That's got to be clear. There are a hell of a lot of channels out here, yeah. There's a lot of good, really, really skilled techs who, you know, I hold a lot of respect for them just for, because I mean, anyone who's done YouTube, you know how hard it is, you know how difficult it is, and for some of them to just stick it out and try their hardest, it's, yeah, I've got a lot of respect for some of the techs that are on here, a hell of a lot of them. This is a customer's board, yeah. Wow, that's I think that's past 2 layers now. To be honest, that's past 2 layers. Definitely past 2 layers. I think that's pretty much. Actually, no, hang on. Yeah, that's still going to be fusing together. I think I need to get rid of this. This drain trace, to be honest, because it's just going to keep fusing together. I can jump a wire of the drain to the left hand side of the resistor. There you go. Say bye bye. Say bye bye, Mr. Drain. Oh, my hands are sticking to the board and everything now. It's had that much flux. I've ultrasonic the board once as well. Pad picker. Yeah, definitely not the pad puller anymore. That is, that's a lot of trace gone. I don't think it's shorting out to the third layer. So obviously this is layer 1. This here underneath the substrate is layer 2, and then you've got another substrate on layer 3. But you can see it kind of going down into like a mountain as it goes through the vias. I don't think it's going to be shorting out to layer 3. I do want to try and smooth it off a little bit. Honestly, if I can relieve this short, then it's probably going to be fixable. I mean, it's not going to be pretty. Short gone. Short gone. Couple of beers and anything's pretty. Well, depends how many you can handle. Depends how many you can handle. That was a lot of digging. That was an awful lot of digging. Oh, actually, I'm going to put some power through it. I'm English, I can't drink. I can't drink. No chance. Yeah, I'm going to put some power through it. I'm going to see if it fuses together again. If it don't fuse together, then it should be fine. Give it time. Blows up again. Again. And if I check for short again, yeah, it's fusing together. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's fusing together every time. As soon as I apply power through it, it's melting itself back together. Or is it? No, it's not. Never mind, just a little bit of decreased resistance from the excess power going through. Alright, maybe not. Yeah, so when you apply power into a board, it decreases the resistance because it completes the circuit. So the resistance decreases. So sometimes you can get a false positive. We get a beep. It's not going to turn on because that middle MOSFET powers the CPU. But we get power. It's more than we had 3 hours ago. It's more than we had 3 hours ago. Alright, let's paint it again, shall we? 4 hours? Is that how long I've been on this board? 4 hours? Jesus. Oh, damn. You know I wouldn't have done this if I weren't streaming. This would have gone straight back. Yeah, I'll still charge a customer an hour. I'm doing this more for fun. I'm doing this just for the challenge. I just want to see if I can do it. Honestly, this is probably going to be the hardest. No, I can't fix it and then coat it, mate. I need to protect them inner layers. It's got to be fixed before. It's got to be coated before I put any more components on. I need to protect them inner layers. Yeah. This will probably be one of the most extensive repairs you'll ever be able to get on an Xbox. Look, there's not many people going to be willing to do this. I'm doing it just for fun. It's bleeding, yeah. Yeah, I don't know where my green conformal coating's gone. I haven't got a clue. Yeah, I need to protect it before I can get the MOSFET soldered back on. I'm going to struggle with that as well. I'm not going to. It's not going to be easy to put that MOSFET back on. It's doable, but it's not easy. Blood, sweat and tears, yeah. Charles very colour, it's wounded. Yeah, I think wounded's a bit of an understatement. This thing's got a bullet hole. It's going to take a while to cure this as well. Nail polish. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is the stuff I paint my nails with on a weekend. Could have kept it for a Halloween special. How long can the lifespan be? If it works and it doesn't get water damaged again, pretty much forever. Well, until the APU decides to die, because let's face it, it's an Xbox. It's gonna die. Pretty much forever, mate. If I actually get it to turn on, stay on and don't shut off, then it shouldn't have any issues. The kills we could have had on LCD, yeah, but imagine the success that we'll get, or the feeling of success that we'll get if this works. Oh, if this gets water on it again, yeah, it's game over. Customer will just have to be more careful. Solid. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, mate, sticking it upside down. I need to do a bit more work first, though. I need to rejoin this trace. So where this has been broken here, it needs to be rejoined. No worries, Steve. Mate, thank you for hanging out, mate. I really appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, looking forward to Thursday on the video. Well, Friday, but Thursday, yeah. Sure you'll come out with something great. I really appreciate it, mate. Have a good night. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Steve, definitely recommend checking his channel out. There should be a link in the description. Right, so what I need to do then is find a way to get this MOSFET back on. And on top of that, I need to rejoin this trace where it's been broken. So, who's Steve? Oh God. That's pretty funny. Right. So this is going to take a lot of jumper wire. Yeah, that's just an inside joke, Sertu. We were saying it about Lewis Rossman earlier as well. It's pretty funny. Alright, so this is going to be the same as running a jumper wire, but it's going to take a lot more than one jumper wire. One jumper wire, this is burning straight out. He's probably going to need 5 or 6. I could actually use, I'll tell you what I will use actually. I'm going to use some 0.8mm solder braid instead. Because that's going to be much safer to use. So I can just tin that. And if I solder that to there, and then solder it to there, it's going to be much better than using jumper wire. There you go. Cam, welcome mate. So that's going to be a lot stronger because it's braided wire. So now I've just got to try and find a way to cut it. There you go. And then I'm going to get a new MOSFET driver on first. So this is NCP5901, which is a MOSFET gate driver. There you go. Add a bit of flux and just flow it in properly, make sure that the joints are nice and shiny. And now it's in position. Okay, I need a big MOSFET I don't actually have a source for buying these, so I don't actually know where they come from. So I'll just take them from donor boards. It's very rare I have to replace these. Can't wait for Christmas to get in a hot air station. I'm going to repair the first station in my port. Nice, mate. That sounds awesome. I'm buying myself a new hot air station for Christmas. Ow, just burnt myself. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had them go. I only ever replace them when there's water damage in the area. Right then. Now comes the difficult task. It's MOSFET jumper running time. Right, so if you look at this, the way this is, you got one big pad and then you've got 4 little pads. So the way I can run it, that big pad is meant to be connected to here. So the way I can run this is to just drop it on the top of here like this. It's not going to short out on anything. If I just pop it there and then blob some solder over from there to there, then that's going to join this pad back up, and then I can just run jumper wires to these ones, and that should technically work. I say technically, you never know. I've checked for the short, mate. There's no short. So just like that. So now you can see that that's connected back onto that trace. But not only now is that going to rejoin the connection, it's also going to hold it in place as well. Back at 150 IQ. Right, so the source is done, but we still need the gate and the drain. The gate goes to this little trace here. Hang on. I'm going to move some files. I've just run out of space. Hang on. I need to be able to record this. So I'm going to have to move some space, some files. I can just move one 20 gig file. There you go. So give that a second. Let me just move this. Delete your porn. Can't, I need it. Make sure you put the gate on the right one. I will. But if you think about it, the gate's on the left hand side when the MOSFET's showing, when the MOSFET's facing the right way. And if the MOSFET's facing the right way, then this top one here will be the left hand one. And that's the gate. So the gate there goes to that little trace there, and then these other 3 pins go to this side of the resistor. Delete season 5. Alright, just 1 minute left. Guys, I'm going to run to the toilet real quick. Give me 2 minutes, alright? Alright, I'm coming back. Okay. Right, that file's copied, so I can start recording again now. There we go. No, I needed the toilet. I shit myself when Steve showed up. Oh dear. Nah, man, Steve's a legend. Right. So that's got to go to there. And I've got to very carefully trim this wire. So that's the gate. And then the drain ends up on the left hand side of this resistor. So I'm gonna double back on this. So I'm gonna solder it once and then double back. Because it's a wider trace. Ah, damn it. Let's expose that. Very, very tricky to get this in the right place without shorting the gate and the drain. It's not easy to get this in the right place. I might need to remove these caps. Alright, so I'm going to hold this in place. Chip you're bypassing. I'm not bypassing a chip, mate. I've had to dig through the board, which means there's nowhere to solder the chip. But the big pad for the chip is gone completely, which means I can't put the MOSFET back on. So I've got to run jumper wires to be able to get the MOSFET to connect. If that makes sense. Right, I want to move this a little bit. Just so as I know full well it's not shorting out. Just going to manipulate the wires. Envision Gaming, welcome. Right, and I'm going to double back on this wire. Because, like I said, it's a bigger trace. No, it's a Xbox One S, mate. Water damage Xbox One S. Alright. Right. That was not easy. Just gonna clean up. Not quite the moment of truth, mate. I need to protect it. It's too out of place to trust it. It needs protecting, all of it. Pop goes the MOSFET. One more little clean. If we're putting conformal coating down, we can't have any flux there. Plus I need to test for shorts before I put the coating on. Recently got an Xbox One S 500 gig. Nice. Oh mate, it's already popped once, don't worry about it. Hence the gigantic hole in the board now. Right, they're definitely separated. But let's triple check. Good. 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 12 volt. No short. No short. Open line. Okay, well, I know you're all waiting for the outcome, so let's forget about protecting it. It doesn't have to go back together until tomorrow. Let's just try and turn it on. Ready? Keep your hands clear of the cart. No kaboom. Oh no. Beep on, beep off. No. I'm gonna cry. Ah. All right. Let's do a couple of tests. Let's do a couple of tests. Test number 1. I'm going to check the voltage rails. We are further than we was an hour ago. It's no longer blowing up on the 12 volt rail. Alright, so did we get a stable 12 volts on these MOSFETs? We do. How about that one? Yeah. That one? Yeah. Are we getting power to 1.1 volt standby? Solid. 5 volt standby? Solid. 3.3 volt standby? Solid. 1.8 volt standby? Solid. 5 volts to the RAM. Let's have a look. Yep, we're getting 5 volts to the RAM. You know what I think this is? Do you want the truth? Do you want to know what I think this is? I think it's liquid damage under the RAM. What's the output on this? 5 volts. Is that 2.5? Hang on, no, it's not that one. Is it that one? Hang on, which one's meant to have 2.5 volts? One of them is. I can't remember which one. Right, okay. Alright, so where else did I see liquid damage apart from the RAM? I don't know. I think, if anything, the liquid damage is going to be... If anything on the RAM, the liquid damage is going to be these 4 and these 4. Reason? That's where most of the liquid damage was. So I'm going to reflow these. I'm going to reflow these RAM chips. Let's do them 4 and these 4. Because that's where most of the liquid damage was. The South Bridge did have liquid damage around it, yeah, but I don't think that would cause it to beep on, beep off. I think that would most likely cause no power. We've got all the voltage rails that we need. So, yeah, it's a bit odd. Right, let's go 420. Just take it slow. Hang on. I'm not re-balling, mate. Not tonight. It's 2 AM. This is last resort for tonight, guys. For definite. Okay? That one's done. 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 And done. The components are back, mate. They're already back. Done. 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 And done. No, I'm not charging the customer silly money for this. It's a challenge. I'll charge a customer an hour. It's just more of a challenge than anything. To see if it's possible. just see if it's possible. No, you just have to do unique streams, mate. You can restream to YouTube on some streams, but I do unique streams for gaming, so it's fine. When I'm streaming games, it's unique, so I'm still complying with terms. If I was on a partner program, it'd be different. But I'm not partnered, so it's fine. Yeah, if I was partnered, I wouldn't be able to stream at all to YouTube, which is why I'm eligible for partner. I've just opted out of it. I've just decided against it because if I go partner, I can't stream on YouTube at all, and I'm not willing to do that. Chip shortage is getting worse. Yeah, cat's doing. Excuse me. The cat's doing good. Yeah, thank you. Right. Last test of the night. Last test of the night. Probably not going to work, but yeah, we'll see. Bang, pop, kaboom. No. No. Make sure he's not a contact issue on some of these ones. No. No, I think this is GG. I'm going to be honest. I think it's GG. It could be that chip there. Reflow says bridge for fun. Nah, not tonight. It's past 2. It's past 2 AM. I've been streaming since 9 PM. So I think it's GG. He's had a lot of work. I might carry on with it another time. I'll see what the customer says. But yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. We tried. We certainly done our best. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Unfortunately, I mean, this has had an awful lot of work, but yeah, I mean, to get it from a point of completely obliterated with liquid damage to having an internal board short, to digging out that short and managing to reconnect a MOSFET to a point where it's actually supplying power and providing the necessary voltages that it needs to turn on is, I mean, I think that's success in itself. 3-layer board short in total. So to get it from that to this, I mean, you know, it's yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's all good. I think it was a success in itself, just being able to get it from that to what it is now. Considering it had 3 layers of shorts and it literally went pop, it was entertaining. But yeah, never mind. A red rose. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that, mate. But yeah, and you know what else was awesome? Steve showing up. The guy's a legend. Try one more time. No, mate, I'm done. I'm tired and hungry. Tired and hungry, mate. Almost 50 components. 3 layer board short. Insane amount of liquid damage. I'll probably give it another try. I'll give the customer a call, see what they say. I might buy it off them just for shits and giggles. What do you reckon? Buy it off them just for shits and giggles. Give them 30 quid for it. But yeah. Right, I'll leave it there. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And thank you for being respectful to Steve as well. I appreciate that. Steve's an absolute legend. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I will see you all on the next one. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that, mate. Tired, hungry, and wants to play COD. No, I'm just tired and hungry. Just tired and hungry. Then something new. Awesome. Well, that's the main that's the main point of the challenge, of the channel. So, yeah, thank you all, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you all on the next one. If you're not following me on Twitch, I would appreciate a follow on Twitch. And if you want to support me, if you want to pay for crazy nights like this, you can subscribe with Twitch Prime. Twitch link should be coming up in the description. Yeah, if you want to help me to pay for crazy nights like this, then you can subscribe using Twitch Prime. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night.